friends. How's it going? What's up? My name is Amanda Miller. I am a professional makeup artist. I'm also a independent mascara artist. And one of the questions that I get asked all the time, like constantly, are how to contour and how to highlight. So I am going to show you today how to highlight and contour, and I am so excited. I have been doing the highlight and contour technique probably since at least 15 years, either professionally on set or on myself, and it's really been fun watching the products completely evolve. And I used to have to use like an eyeshadow, like a gray eyeshadow to have to contour, and now there's all these awesome contouring products and highlighting products and all this other stuff. Hi guys, thanks for joining. I'm so excited to show you. Oh, my hair. Oh, thanks. It's dirty. You are the cute. Aw, thank you. Let's see, let me try to zoom you in. Woo. All right. Hi guys. Thanks for coming on. I've only done one Instagram live, and hi babe, and it was a hot mess. So hey Sheridan, my pretty friend. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to use Maskcara Beauty today, but you can use any products that you want. I prefer a cream-based product. Like I said at the very beginning, I used to have to use an eyeshadow, like a gray-based eyeshadow to create contour look, because it's like an ashy. So the whole point of contouring is to create shadows. So I used to not have products that were available or made for contouring. So, my hubby's on here. So I used to have to make do. Now there's a whole slew of products, and it's so much easier. So the products that I'm using today are Maskcara Beauty. They're all ash based. So it is, it looks natural. It blends really, really pretty into the skin, and it's actually a two-part system. It has a highlight and a contour. So those two together work as a foundation. So you don't have to layer products on top of products. You don't have to do one all over color of foundation and then go in with a concealer and then go in with a lighter color and then go in with the contouring products. It's all works together for you. These two products work together for you. So the highlight product works to brighten the skin and wake you up, and then the contour product works to give you more dimension in your face, so you're not just all one flat shade. So like I said, you can use any product that you want, that you prefer, but I'm using Maskcara Beauty today, and cream-based products are my favorite. So let's get started. I am going to be using either the 30-second HAC brush or the detail HAC brush. I think I'm going to use the detail HAC brush, but you could use both. I switch them out. It's, some days I like one over the other, and some days I use both. The brushes are wonderful because they are multi-purpose. So you can't go wrong. Okay, so I am going to use, let's see. Oh, hi. Okay, I'm going to use, obviously I need to purchase some more. I'm going to use the color Sunlit for under my eyes. If you use mascara products, I like Sunlit and White Peach for under the eyes, just depending on just depending on your shade and what your undertones are. I have purple under my eyes, so the yellow, how it's straight yellow instead of peach, that cancels out the purple, and I like to just run. So what I do is start at the inner corner of my eye, and I almost draw like sun rays. You know how when you're a kid and you are drawing the sun in the corner of the paper and then you draw the sun rays? That's kind of what I think of as the eyeball. So you start in the inner corner, start at the sun in the corner of your eye, and then just draw the rays out. So see how it creates this triangle? So this is called the triangle of light. And then I take the brush and just go right above the brow. So when you highlight above the brow, and below the eye. What that does is it wakens underneath your eye, and then it lifts your eyebrows. So it makes everything look nice and awake and fresh, like you've had 12 hours of sleep, and I know you haven't. So there's that. Now let's do the other side. So just take a little bit more product, start on the inner corner of the eye, draw your sun rays. A little bit of product goes a long way. You don't need to scoop the product out and slap it on. Just use a little bit. And then if you see I have some fine lines over here, I like to just stipple. So don't be dragging, or don't put too much product on there, because then you're really, really, really gonna see it. So just lightly stipple and do feather-like strokes. And then go right above the brow. See how that just instantly lifts your face? Who doesn't want a facelift, right? We all want a facelift. Okay, so there, the triangle of light, my friends. Okay, so now, still with the small end, I'm just gonna go down the center of my nose. Sometimes I like to use my finger. And you know, if you have issues with the brush, when I first started, I would apply the highlight or sometimes concealer, and I would just use my fingers and then tap it in there. Your skin is amazing. I'm obsessed with that lip color. Oh, well, thank you. The lip color is a concoction of NYX, like lingerie, something, matte lingerie, something, something. I don't really remember. Mermaid hair. Oh, thank you. I like mermaid hair because it's dirty. It's really, really dirty. Okay, so I just went down the center of my nose. This freaks people out for some reason, because I don't know why, because it doesn't freak me out. I know what it'll look like in the end, so it's okay. Now I'm going to switch to this end, and I am going to use the color Amber just on, just on my jawline. So suck in your cheek. And you're gonna leave this whole space open, because we're going to apply the contour right now, right there. Now, if you have breakouts, then you are more than welcome to apply the highlight there as well, just to add cover up. Right now, my skin is being decent to me. Okay, here's something that I learned. Do not put too much product above your lip. Don't. Just trust me, don't. Because, oh man, now I messed up my lipstick. Because the cream will grab to any baby hairs, even if you just get a wax. Sometimes there's some hairs there. So don't put too much. Make sure that you really apply it. As women, we get red around the nostrils of around our nostrils. It's just a hormonal thing. So make sure that you stipple the product right there. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of Amber and just go on the sides of my nose. There. Not a lot, just a dot. Okay, so now the other side, taking this flat brush, picking up a little bit of the Amber highlight. See how I draw a line and then I drag the product down just by doing short hair-like strokes. That will give you coverage that you need. And it won't feel heavy. Okay, now moving on to the contour. So this is what a lot of people have questions about. I'm going to take the Detail HAC brush. My goodness. I'm going to take, see how it's cut like, that's dirty. See how it's cut like a rectangle, I guess. I'm going to take the edge just like this, dip it in my contour. I'm going to use the color Olive, which, I have a hair in my eye, which looks like this. Oh. There's the hair. Okay, so it is kind of warm, but still has an ashy undertone. So I'm just gonna take the brush and run it right in there. See how I got it right there? Suck in your cheeks. Now don't go in the hollow of your cheek. I want you to go above the hollow of your cheek. See how it's not right in there? Then take the brush and blend by, don't do it this way. Keep your brush this way. Blend up, back, and then back down. So a lot of people wonder, like, okay, well, when do I stop blending? Everybody's different. Just do what you're comfortable with. Like, I like a heavy contour personally. Okay, I'm grabbing a little bit more product and just running that on my forehead. Not a ton. And then I'm going to go back to this side, pick up some product, and then go down the sides of my nose. All this is doing is creating a shadow. Now, if you want to make your nose look smaller, take your ring finger and your other ring finger, rub them together, start in the inner corner, and go straight down. Do not do this to the sides of your nose. I watch a lot of people and they'll go here and they'll literally just run it on the sides of your nose. See how close together that is? If you create a shadow out here, that's gonna make your nose look wider. So you're gonna go right super together and then blend it out. I just picked up a little bit of the sunlit that I had earlier and then just blend out. And don't forget to blend because I have done that before. Okay. Now I like to take my B squared brush. Man, I went on a trip this weekend. My brushes are like filthy because I had them all in one bag and I usually don't do that. Okay, so I like to take the B squared brush, the smaller end. I'll take this and just kind of stipple everywhere just to make sure everything's blended. Does anybody have any questions about the placement of the contour? Because that seems to be my biggest question. Ow, my feet are stuck to the stool. And then with the summer coming up, I think that it is best to set with the powder. It's personal preference, but I know I will be setting with the powder because I don't want my makeup to move everywhere. I switch between the Vanilla Dust setting powder or I like to use the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. That's an oldie but goodie. I like to use that. So I'm just, see how I'm not fluffing it around everywhere? I'm pretty much just pressing into the skin. And I love that it still has a, do you ever contour your jaw? Yes, I do. I guess I didn't do that. Okay, so take your brush. Thank you for adding that. Okay, so take your brush, dip a little contour in there. Oh my gosh, I almost fell off the chair. Holy moly, that would have been funny. Okay, so I like to do this right along, just a small amount of product, okay? You don't need too much. Then, this is my trick, okay? If you want to make fun of me, you can. I cannot believe I'm gonna do this. Y'all are gonna make fun of me. It's okay. This is for you, okay? This is what I do. You're gonna laugh. Okay, this is what I do. This is what I do, for real. This is like this, and I just darken all this up. I cannot believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. And then you just blend it down. Then take your little... You're welcome, okay? You're welcome. And then just blend it. Oh my gosh, so let me show you again. So just take that and then dip in a little bit of product and then go along your jaw lightly. I am like doing the lightest strokes possible, okay? Just you don't need a ton of product. And then make your sloth face. My husband hates it when I do. Babe, how's it going? Act like this. Answer my question and made me laugh. It's the truth. Thank you for bringing that up. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Oh, one more little trick. Take your brush, go like this, and go right under there, and it gives a little pout. See how it creates a shadow? It gives a little pout. Love that trick. Love that trick. When I was in makeup school, this is how they taught us to contour. So you would take the end of the end of the brush. I'm sorry. You could use any brush you want, but I like to take this one, put it in your contour, and for the nose, you go like this. You go down the side of your nose, but then you like sweep it into your crease. So right in there. So that's all connected like this. I don't really ever do that unless I'm going for like a super natural, like no makeup look. You can't really tell. How far are you supposed to contour down your cheekbone? Great question. Yay. Okay. So, thanks, Fee. So this is where I guess I went a little too far. I don't like that. So you want to go right with your iris. I like to keep it like, you want to think about giving yourself a facelift, right? So when the lower that you create those shadows, the more your face is going to drag down. So I like, obviously, you want everything up here. Let me use a really dark contour, because this you can't really see. Okay, I'm going to use the darkest contour. Y'all are going to think I'm real crazy. I already showed you my ugly face, so what's it going to hurt? Nothing, right? Okay. So suck in your cheeks. And like literally go on your bone. Like you're on your cheekbone. This is contouring for any face shape. Any face shape. Okay? So now if you feel like your cheeks are super puffy, like mine, you want to add that little dimension, that shadow right there. If you kind of have a really, really thin face, just stop right there when it gets to that puffiness. I always end up to my mouth. Yes, so you're probably going a little bit low and you're following your cheek. You're following your actual cheekbone. That's so easy to do. I've done it several times. I think I probably did it while I was talking. So if you go like actually on your cheekbone and then blend it out, it'll be so much easier to correct. See, this is the nice thing about creams is that it's so blendable. Okay, let me add this craziness to the side. Okay, so right on the cheekbone, like so, and then blend. I like to do downward strokes. See how I kind of stopped like right on that puffy? If you don't have the puffy, keep it back further and it'll just lift your face up even more. Hey, and listen, if you want to send me selfies, you would not be alone. Do you know how many selfies I get in a day? People ask me, did I do this right? Or talk me through this. That is no joke. Take my little blending brush here. And then stipple. Let's talk about, okay, so I set everything with a vanilla dust setting powder. Now, well, I want to set my contour with bronzer. It's just something that I like to do. You can use any bronzer. This is the Cayman Island bronzer. Use just a fluffy brush. And anywhere that I put the contour is where I put the bronzer. So that'll just lock it in place so it stays all day. Okay, that's it. You know what? Let me show you the blush, where to apply the blush also on top of your cup, because that all kind of works together. I'll take a really bright pink. I'm going to use Dahlia, so I'm just going to take this, go right on the apple of my cheek, make like a T, and then blend it out. So that keeps that center, the center of your face still light and bright. Do that again, just apple of your cheek. And then blend. So just keep all of this in the center completely nice and light and bright. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you learned a little something. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask me anything. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.